Above the Java Sea, one system reset sealed the fate of Flight 8501.
For everyone here, this was just another flight.
Families, workers, travelers, all moving toward the same gate.
Flight 8501 would cross the Java Sea in less than 3 hours.
No one sensed anything unusual.
For the passengers, the journey had already begun.
In the cockpit, preparation follows habit, not emotion.
Thousands of systems awaken, each expected to work without question.
Once pushback begins, the sequence cannot be undone.
Safety briefings are designed for emergencies no one expects.
Two engines, thousands of parts, all expected to perform perfectly.
Every checklist confirms what pilots expect to see.
After start, checklist complete.
Taxi is the first time the aircraft truly moves.
On the ground, small corrections matter.
Passengers feel motion, not risk.
From here, there is only forward.
Once takeoff thrust is set, the aircraft is committed to flight. Speed increases. The ground begins to blur.
The aircraft leaves the ground exactly as designed.
Moments after liftoff, the aircraft begins its climb away from the city.
For the passengers, the hardest part already feels over.
At 32,000 feet, the aircraft settles into cruise.
At 32,000 feet, the aircraft settles into cruise.
Ahead, the radar begins to show developing storms. At cruise, the cabin grows quiet.
In cold air, even invisible ice can be dangerous.
Thunderstorms are among the greatest threats to aircraft in flight.
Avoiding nuisance.
Avoiding storms is not optional, it is essential.
The aircraft turns away from danger.
Center, Speedbird 123 requesting a 10-degree left deviation due to weather. Air traffic control approves a deviation around the storm.
Then, without warning, the aircraft speaks.
Boston?
The message is familiar. The crew has seen it before.
The procedure is followed exactly as written.
For now, the aircraft appears normal again. Weather remains the crew's primary concern.
Then the warning returns, sooner than before.
Once again, the procedure appears to work.
This time, the interval is shorter. As workload rises, attention becomes a limited resource.
By the third warning, coincidence is no longer an explanation.
Center, United 123, crossing ZATK at 35, flight level 340.
To air traffic control, everything still sounds normal.
For the first time, the captain hesitates.
For the first time, the captain hesitates.
Three days earlier, the same fault had been cleared on the ground.
The handbook does not describe what happens next. Under pressure, experienten Landskantien like permission.
Without warning, the aircraft hands control back to the pilots.
FAC 1, 2, and 3 pulled.
Confirmed. FAC reset initiated.
With alternate law, critical protections disappear.
A small deflection produces a large response.
By the time the pilots react, the aircraft is already departing controlled flight.
In the cabin, the change is felt before it is understood.
The storm removes all outside reference.
The aircraft trades speed for altitude.
Passengers sense danger without knowing its cause.
As the climb continues, speed begins to disappear.
The aircraft warns the crew Pruev it is about to stop flying.
The wings approach an angle they cannot sustain.
In the cabin, comfort gives way to fear.
Without coordination, the aircraft receives mixed commands.
The aircraft rolls far beyond normal operating limits.
With no outside reference, the instruments tell a confusing story.
Inside the cabin, gravity no longer feels vertical.
In seconds, there becomes a fall.
The pilots attempt to recover the aircraft.
Outside, nothing suggests recovery.
Confusion gives way to fear.
Altitude disappears at thousands of feet per minute.
Below, the Java Sea comes into view.
The aircraft never regains controlled flight.
Push forward, push the nose down.
But the warning, Captain, the altitude.
In critical moments, unclear commands can change outcomes.
There is no altitude left to trade.
Flight 8501 disappears from radar.
After the impact, there is nothing left in the sky.
Within hours, search operations are underway.
On the ground, controllers realize the flight is no longer responding.
Debris confirms the aircraft did not survive the impact.
For families on the ground, waiting becomes the hardest part.
Recovery teams begin a methodical search of the sea.
Much of the investigation lies far below the surface.
The main wreckage is found on the ocean floor.
Each piece recovered becomes a clue.
The search for answers now moves to land.
Keep it steady, we're almost clear of the railing. Watch the water spray.
Every sound is examined, every word replayed. Data reveals what human memory cannot.
When replayed, the outcome remains the same.
The investigation traces the failure to a microscopic crack.
Repeated heating and cooling slowly weakened the joint.
The crew had never been trained for a stall this extreme.
The warning had appeared before, often dismissed as minor.
No single mistake caused the crash, but it was a chain.
After the crash, procedures were rewritten.
Pilots now trade for scenarios once thought impossible. Behind every investigation are lives that mattered.
The sky remembers nothing. People do.
A normal flight. A small decision. A lesson written in lives.